Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of playing Geoguessr. Now we're not gonna waste time and find the location. Let's play. This is our first location. So the surroundings, it looks like anywhere in Europe. Not going biased, but it feels like that. Let's see if I can find anything out of this thing. No, nothing. Research writer. There's nothing to see here. What does this board say? SACHWY 870. I don't understand anything out of it. And this board is facing that way, and I can't go there because the map doesn't allow me to. So I'm gonna continue my journey. Where did the truck go? Is there anything that I can find out of? It says Innis Free Cemetery. Okay, there's a flag. Does that look Canadian? That flag? I have no clue, but just going that way and this way does look Canadian flag. You know what? We don't have much time, and we're gonna lock in Canada. Let's go somewhere around here. Yes, it was in Canada, but I couldn't get closer to it. It was like 2000 something kilometers. So I'm gonna go for the next round. Okay, this type of autos kind of similar with these autos. This looks like somewhere South American. Look at this. We think there's some landslide that has up weather. See if we can find anything out of the back of that auto. There he is. No, there's nothing. But it says TBS. If there's something I can get off that, I don't know. But there's a board there. The place looks similar, if I got to be honest. Let's search for this truck. If I can find out anything out of this one. That's something in Hindi, so that's gotta be in India. Yeah, that is 100% India. Sorry for recognizing. I had a doubt when I saw TBS, and now instantly when I saw the Tata symbol, I know that's from India. So we can clearly point out in India. Let's go look like a some mountainous area. So let's go here. Okay, it was in Nepal. But the languages were kind of similar, but I got more points than guessing the same country last time. So I'm gonna go to the next round. That indicates that it's somewhere around Europe. If I can find anything, okay, yes, there's Italy on that truck, and I know a place in France that's called Nice. Okay, I gotta zoom out. Let's search for a place called what the Magley. Let's search for a place called Magley around Italy. Gallipoli. Is that Gallipoli? Yes, we found Gallipoli. Now that's like 32 kilometers from there, and it's gonna be somewhere around here, I guess. Let's go here. It's my gut feeling that it's gonna be here. No way. If I've guessed that around Gallipoli, I would have. That's so lame. Maybe we can make ourselves better at the next round. What's here in this billboard? That sounds Russian, but in on the previous episode, we saw many countries, especially in Asia, having these kind of languages. So I'm not gonna straight go for Russia. Instead, I'm gonna search if we can find any vital evidences that I can trigger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go and search if we can find something around here. What does that say? There's nothing in English that I can understand. It says two marked, supermarket, supermarket. This is gonna be my wildest guess. Like it's gonna be the one which I'm gonna struggle with. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just 22 seconds left, so I'm gonna go and lock in. Let's go here. It was in Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar, and I guessed in around Yeah, I guessed in Russia. I don't know how that happened, but we got some points, so I'm happy with that. Now, this might be our last one. A white and yellow signboard. That's not gonna give me anything. Yes, there's a flag going on. What's that flag all about? That's not giving me anything. That's not giving me anything. It looks like Danish flag. I gotta be honest with you. It look like Danish flag, but I can't prove it if that's actually one. Yeah, if there's, or is that Latvian? But Latvian flags are often more brownier. It's gotta be in Denmark. Let's see if we can find any places out of it. A small car, a Toyota car. We can see no board places, no name places which we can get ourselves with. Let's investigate further. See if we can find any port names or any place names. Suspect. You know what? I do have a strong feeling if that is Latvia because I know a friend of mine is in Latvia and uh, he's farming cabbages. Like this looks like cabbages, but I can prove it. But because of the fact that I remember that uh, Danish flag is more red, I'm just gonna go with Denmark and Latvia ain't that further. What the heck? That was our closest one. Let's move this guy here. That was our closest one, plus just 22 kilometers from the location. And because I knew Danish flag, we saved ourselves from not choosing Latvia. And I'm gonna just review my results. 13,692, that's very good. And my goal is to reach around 20,000. And this is day 5 of doing it. And hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. See you guys then. Bye.